A lot of people have big dreams. A lot of us have big dreams, but we're just stuck in the how am I supposed to make it happen phase. You've got that hustle, you've got the drive, but sometimes your bank account is looking at you like, that's cute, but no. It really can be frustrating. It is actually very frustrating that you're doing everything right, you're working hard, but the results just aren't coming fast enough. I really think a lot of people can relate to that. Like, you got this vision for life, you know what you want, but it always feels like you are a step behind. And it's hard, to be honest, because it's like no matter how hard you try, the money and the resources aren't just there yet. So let's be real for a minute. Dreaming big is great, but being broke while chasing those dreams, that is another level of struggle. It's like every step forward feels like two steps back. You want to invest in your ideas, you want to invest in yourself, you want to invest in the tools that can make you level up, but your bank account is saying nah. Hustle feels endless, and sometimes it may feel like no matter how hard you work, you're stuck in the same place. And the worst part, you see other people living your dream or already doing what you want to do. And to be honest, it really can be hard to not feel like you're falling behind. And it's not the easiest thing to stay motivated when your reality does not match your ambition. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, my name is Jess. If you're not coming across my channel for the first time, my name is still Jess. Welcome to another video. I don't know if this camera is going to be like shaky because I'm actually recording on my bed. My tripod is on my bed, so if I drop my hand, it's going to be kind of shaky. But nevertheless, in today's video, I'm just trying to talk about like the struggles of being a dreamer while being broke. A lot of people are dreamers. That sounded so funny, but the thing now is all of us, we have dreams. Oh, like no matter how big or small our dreams are, we all have dreams. Like every single person have dreams, but the only difference is the only difference in chasing these dreams or achieving these dreams sometimes is what's the word, what I'm trying to remember is privileges. Just we can have the same dreams, but our privileges can differ. My privilege is not the next person's privilege. I might have more privileges than the next person. The next person might have more privileges than than the next person. So sometimes I'm talking about the people that are big dreamers, but being broke is their limitation. One thing we need to remember is that it's not always going to be easy for anybody, even the person with the most privileges or the lesser privileges. It's not going to be easy for anybody, and that is okay. There is this saying that sticks with me. It says it is not about how fast you go. Yeah, it's not about how fast you go, but it's about you not stopping. We all want to get there quickly. To be honest, everybody wants quick success. I mean, who doesn't? But sometimes you just have to keep showing up even when you're not seeing the results right away. And it can really feel frustrating, but you cannot measure your time with somebody else's timeline. You cannot measure your progress with somebody else's timeline. The fact that you're here doing the work, the fact that you are showing up, doing the necessary things you have to do, it means something. It actually goes a long way. I've mentioned this like so many times on my channel, on my guest episodes, on like my normal like me episodes, on just me talking on my channel. I've mentioned this countless times, and I am not going to get tired of mentioning this. Everybody's timeline is different. Like, I'm going to keep saying this till my last breath. Everybody's timeline is different. That is why I actually hate comparison. Like, I hate comparison with all my life. I hate to compare myself. I hate when people compare themselves. I don't even like, why are you comparing yourself? I mean, as humans, we are bound to compare at some point where you just feel like, oh, what's this person doing exactly? What is this person doing that I'm not doing? You tend to compare when you see the person is doing better than you, because most of the times you're not going to compare yourself to the person doing less than you. And it as much as sometimes, I don't know, somebody was telling me something about healthy comparison, and I'm like, bro, Comparison is comparison. I don't know what is healthy about comparison. Maybe you can admire the person, you can, get inspired by the person, but it's not comparing. It doesn't have to necessarily be for you to compare yourself with this person. You just have to keep pushing even when the progress feels like it's small, it's little, you're not really seeing much progress. Just keep going. A lot of big dreamers that are not yet in the position to probably finance whatever they want to do, I think they need to realize that patience is key. I'm not saying you lay around and do nothing about your life, but I'm just saying like sometimes you just have to be patient. The right things are going to come at the right time. The right resources will come at the right time. A lot of us get caught up with the idea of if you're not seeing progress right away, you're doing something wrong. Even I myself, I get caught up with that. Oh, I'm not seeing progress. I'm doing something wrong. I should change this. I should change that. But that is not true. You really do not need to have it all figured out today. You really do not need to have everything in place to start. The most important thing is actually to keep moving, keep showing up, even when it feels like nothing is happening. It might not really be encouraging enough to just keep telling somebody to keep moving even when they're not really seeing results, because I've been there, I am still there. Sometimes trying to keep moving when I'm not seeing results can be hard, like really can be hard. But then again, every effort you put in is a step forward, even if you can't see it. Every effort I put in the things I'm doing, it's a step forward, even if I can't see it. So that's the thing about these efforts accumulating over time. It just results like a very big something at the end of the day, and you'll be wondering when did all this happen. But it's the little efforts, the little things that you were doing even when you were not seeing the result, that have accumulated to this big outcome that you'll be surprised to see. So by the time you're surprised to see this big outcome, you're not feeling like an inferior, you're not having like imposter syndrome. Is it I don't know English again? You're not having like imposter syndrome, imposter, whatever the pronunciation is, I beg. You're not having like imposter syndrome. You're not feeling like, oh my god, do I deserve this thing? Yes, you deserve it with your full chest. Every late night, every small decision you make to keep going, that is progress, and it counts like mad. Another thing that actually helps in remembering that we're not in this alone, whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's having a support system, having people who actually believes in you when you're struggling is a game changer. A lot of the times we are just fully and so focused in our own limitations that we forget that there are people around us that we can lean on, people that are going to be there for us when we need them. You don't remember that these people are there because you are just so dwelling in your frustrations, in your limitations, the things that you are not doing, the things that are not going right. And it can get depressing, it can make you feel like nobody is there, can make you feel lonely, and you just tend to forget that people are actually there, people that care about you are there. I understand that it's not the same for everybody, it's not the same for everyone, but if you have just that one person in your corner, the person that wants to see you grow, the person that wants to see you reach your full potential, the person that pushes you forward, hold on to that. Like for real, hold on to that person, hold on to those people that just want to see you do better. It's a big deal, like it's a really really big deal to have these people, to have people like that around you, to that want to just see you do better. Not everybody have that privilege of having people around them. No matter where you are right now, no matter how broke you feel, no matter how stuck you think you are, don't lose sight of the bigger picture. It can be hard, it is hard, it will feel hard, of course. I don't think there's an easy path to success. Every path you take is there are going to be challenges, there are going to be struggles, and being broke can be one of the struggle. A lot of people might not encounter the broke part, but this video is for whoever is encountering like being broke. Me especially, I mean, thank God, I'm grateful to God for privileges, because to be very honest, I wouldn't say I don't have privileges. I have privileges. Like, I'm grateful to God for that. I have supportive parents, I have supportive friends. Everything you're doing is just building you up for something bigger than you can see right now. And yeah, it may not really feel like it at the moment, but just have it at the back of your mind that your efforts are adding up. My efforts are adding up. Our efforts are adding up because, ciao. Every day you keep working towards your dreams, even if the funds aren't there, it's another day closer to where you're going to be. The journey doesn't have to be perfect, but the journey is yours. The journey has to be consistent. Every small step we take, every small step, every little action, every little step you take towards achieving your goals. No matter how small, it's taking you where you need to go. It's very easy to get discouraged when you feel like you're not making the big progress, but the truth is small wins are everything. You got out of bed today and you worked on your dream, that's a win. You saved a little bit more this month, win. You kept your focus even when it felt impossible, win. Always recognize these small wins. You just basically going for that walk in the morning, you just basically doing the small tasks you set out to do today. Those small wins also matters, and you should not have a blind eyes. You should not turn a blind eyes towards the small wins because you're trying to picture these big ones. If you don't recognize the small wins, there are chances that you would not even recognize the big ones when it actually comes. We really need to stop waiting for the big moments to validate all our hard work. I've been posting videos, I'm getting like 1 subscribers, 2 subscribers. Just because I did not get up to like 100 or 1,000 after posting a video doesn't mean I'm going to invalidate the 1 subscriber I got when I posted the video. So do you get what I'm trying to say? The small wins matter. Recognize it, because when the big wins come, you're gonna enjoy it. But for now, if you do not try to recognize the small wins and still like have the sort of happiness you would have even when you see the big progress and the big wins, then you're not just doing yourself a favor. The real victories are in those quiet moments that nobody sees. If you're still chasing your dreams, even when it feels so hard, even where it feels like it's impossible to, progress and everything, that is something to be proud of. So if you're out there dreaming big but feeling broke, just know that you're not alone in this. It is tough, it is hard, it may seem like it's taking forever, but we're not going to stop, we're not going to quit, we're not going to, no negative vibes around here. We're going to keep, most importantly, believing in ourselves, because even if the road is long, if you stick to it, you will get to destination, you will get to the place that everything will make sense. So the key is, don't give up. Remember, your dreams are still valid even if the bank accounts aren't matching it right now. We just have to stay focused, stay driven, and just know that it is all part of the process. So that is going to be the end of today's video. I really hope you got a 10 or 10 from this video, and the takeout is just to keep showing up, keep recognizing the little wins, and don't compare yourself to other people. Just have to keep doing the things you have to do when you have to do them, and pray to God and hope for the best. Please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to be posting more videos this month. You're going to be seeing more of my face, you're going to be hearing more of my voice, you're going to be hearing me talk often. Yeah, so I'm going to see you in my next video. Also, turn on your notification bell because you would have to get notified whenever I post. Okay, so I'm going to see you in my next video. Do have a lovely day, night, whenever you're watching this. Mwah.